August was a heck of a month, okay? I ended up in urgent care while on FMLA, and when my check came, it was short by $700. That meant bills I couldn't cover, stress I didn't expect, and a hard reminder of why I need an emergency fund. But the good news is, I still had 2 job interviews, I completed school orientation, and today we're going to walk through setting up my September budget, updating my savings and debt trackers, and setting up my mind so I can look forward. If you've ever had a month that tested you, you're in the right place. Hey y'all, I'm Chanel. I'm a 32-year-old accounting student and zero-based cash budgeter. And on Chanel's pocketbook, we make these dollars work for us. I'm using the rest of 2025 as a test period so that way I can get comfortable with learning how to be a zero-based cash budgeter and also a cash stuffer. So, hold on, someone's calling. Hello?
Girl, I'm so glad you're awake.
If you're new here, I obtained this Erin Condren 2024 planner for the year of 2025. I obtained it in May, so I got it at a nice discount at about $21 to $25. So I did not get access to January through April. So essentially, I'm only using this planner for the months of May through December of 2025, right? And so I decided to make this year my test trial, the learning phase of what works for me and what doesn't work when it comes down to setting an annual budget, quarterly budget, and monthly budget, followed by a bi-weekly budget. What are the do's and don'ts? What are some things I could implement that would make my financial journey a little bit more conducive and cohesive, right? And so I plan on becoming more strict. Rest assured, this budget will be official. So if you're down for this journey, if you're down to learn, how to budget, how to implement discipline and structure with your finances, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I promise you don't want to miss out on the luxe gems I have to offer. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and set up the budget for the month of September. I sat down on the last day of August and just created a rough estimate of income I know for certain is coming in. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments and I'll be sure to get to them one by one.
Facility on a Sunday. I actually left feeling well taken care of, but after delayed prescriptions being sent to the pharmacy, constant emails, phone calls, and pull-ups, all because the doctor did not feel comfortable signing my FMLA paperwork, I'd have to give the entire experience at that facility a 0. I was worried about my employment and promotion opportunities, just things I shouldn't have had to focus on while in recovery. 40 hours missed from work wasn't enough to qualify for short-term disability. And with my PTO being tapped, there just was no money to offset my short check. That's why I went MIA for a few weeks. I just didn't feel comfortable putting my negative energy onto the feed. And I'm very big on energy and perception. So I never want to come off a certain way over something temporary. I just felt it best to mind my energy and get everything under control. And so I did just that. Sometimes life will throw every curveball possible to take you off your A game. Ultimately, I'm just blessed to be resilient and self-driven to figure things out. On a positive note, I had interviews for 2 different internal roles, one being the Special Investigation Unit Department, which I'm really looking forward to receiving an offer. Tiny clap, tiny clap. I wish you guys could see me tiny clap, but I'm just trying to soak up every opportunity and see things through, and the only way I can do that is by, taking breaks as needed. reassessing and realigning and just challenging myself to figure things out. Everything isn't worth me crashing out behind or, causing a riot or anything like that. Like, life will be life and I want to live, I want to be here. So the only thing I can do is just keep pushing. And with my lineage of people, it's really nothing for me to do that, but it is a constant mental battle of always trying to stay positive and a forward moving queen, as my mother would say. But ultimately, as I've already said, I'm just extremely grateful to have the mindset that I have and to have the support that I also have. Had I not had that, I don't know where I would be today. So big ups to me. All right, let's go ahead and finish off this video. Rock with me to the end. I have some Luxe gems dropping and you don't want to miss out. I'll be showing you guys how the monthly budget is completed, as well as what my paycheck budgets look like and where am I with my current CVS stock. So if you're interested in that, be sure to watch the video all the way through. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and start filling in my monthly budget. In addition to circling back to the completed spread for the month of September, I'm also going to update my goals and trackers off camera and show you guys what that looks like as well. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and segue into setting up the monthly budget, paycheck 1 and paycheck 2's budget. We're not going to touch the weekly check-in today. I will be filling out the starting points for the sinking funds, as well as the starting points for the savings and debt tracker. Expense tracker isn't getting anything because we haven't had any unbudgeted expenses just yet. So that will be here, but let's get right into it. All right, so for this month, my job, I did $2,516, and that's because as of lately, my last 3 paychecks average out to be $1,258. So I multiplied that times 2 because this month is only 2 paychecks. I do expect a $640 bonus on my first paycheck, and then miscellaneous is $205. I did pull from my stock shares to make up for how August ended and to splurge on myself a little bit. So we're doing $800 for rent for the month of September. Phone bill is $270 because I was not able to pay August's bill. $25 for Apple subscriptions. My brother is getting $165 this month because last month he did not get anything. Groceries is $150 this month. Credit card bill is getting $200. Gas is $75. Household is $50. Personal is also $50. Medical debt is getting $75. My HP printer subscription is $10. Yes, it's back. I know I canceled it last month, but I realized it was not the smartest of decisions. Emergency fund is getting $50 this month, but I'm really looking forward to adding some extra money there. Airbnb is $495 for the trip to Cartagena. Passport is getting $278. I might end up only spending $190 or $195. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the expedited portion or not. And so if I don't, I will more than likely put this savings into the emergency fund. Class reunion is $100 deposit. Entertainment is $150. I'm going out for brunch with my best friend. And I also have a date this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. And then savings is getting $50 this month. If I have anything extra that comes in or any funds left over, it will go to savings or emergency or my sinking funds or challenges. So that's 4 different categories I could toss money into. Shopping this month is getting $320. Ulta has a 50% off sale for 21 days. And I am so excited to show you guys what I'm going to get. Everything I'm getting is either things that I ultimately do want, but also need. So I'm really excited to make these purchases later today after I do my cash stuffing video. Sinking funds is getting $20 and challenges is only getting $28. Now, anything that I do save will typically go off into the challenges category anyway. I just like to make myself feel like I'm really saving more than I should be by having a savings fund for emergency, a separate savings fund just for whatever, and then additional savings fund for challenges. So that is this month's spread. If you're new here, I will fill out the actual section once the end of the month closes. So be sure to tune in at the end of September to see what did I actually bring in for September, what areas did I save in, and how did September play out for me? How was I able to recuperate from the month of August, right? So let's get off into the paycheck 1 and paycheck 2 budget.
All right, so we officially have the full month laid out. We don't have a whole lot going on this month. As the weeks continue, I will be going ahead and updating some of these dates with some events or just more stickers. For instance, homework days. Today is September the 3rd, and so I am going to hurry up and get this video edited, do a quick voiceover, run to the bank so I can deposit my cash and I can do my cash stuffing video. So that way I can take care of this heavy expense week. I'm looking forward to some personal purchases and showing you guys some of my Happy Meal, some of my grocery shopping at Sam's, as well as just where my money is going this week. So be sure to tune in on Friday, September the 5th, because I will be dropping my cash stuffing video and just a what did I buy this week? Where did my money go? So I'll briefly go over that in the cash stuffing video on September the 5th, this Friday. So be sure to tune in for that. I'll update the notes section as I carry on throughout this month, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. For the goals tracker, etc. page, I have here that I want to launch my emergency fund. I want to stick to my workout plan and minimize excessive L&Cs, and that's private, so I won't be sharing what that is with you guys. Important dates: I have my first day of class on September the 9th. I have a first date night on September the 6th. And a book club meeting on September the 13th. Important projects that I have would be to work on the St. Lucia invitation link. That's what I'm doing for my birthday in March. New Orleans details needs to go out. Me and my mom may be going to New Orleans in October. And then finalizing the Cartagena details. For the month of September, we have the Airbnb funds due, as well as my personal passport funds due. So depending on who all pays for the Airbnb will determine how I will update the Cartagena website. And we have that official. I'll also show you guys how I created the budget and just planned and executed this itinerary for this trip. So that is coming in the near future. And then for tracking, I want to track my workouts. I want to track my no C's, my no L's, and walking. These are important things for me to take my health serious, to feel better about myself as a young Black American woman. And I'm just looking forward to pouring into myself, because health is indeed wealth. Okay, clock that. Next, we have the monthly budget. I've already bust that out. This month, I expect to bring in $333,361. So I look forward to that. I've already allocated everything towards the fixed, variable, and additional expense section. For paycheck one, this is already allocated. I expect to bring in $2,103. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys that on September the 5th in my cash stuffing video. Paycheck 2, I expect to bring in $1,258. So everything has been allocated accordingly. Just as with the end of the month, when I fill out the actual portions, I will also be filling out the actual sections of each pay period. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Once I do close out the pay periods, I will also share with you the weekly check-ins. I'm really trying to get better at weekly check-ins, because I have not really been using this, which means that if I haven't been using it, I have not adequate, in my opinion, been tracking my funds. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Expense trackers, anything that's unbudgeted, that is not on the paycheck budgets, that's not on the monthly budgets, and it was a true expense that I needed to take care of, but I need to log it, it goes here. Sinking funds, I started all my sinking funds with $0, because if anything was there for the month of August, I have already spent that. So now I'm starting back up with my sinking funds, which is okay. That's normal. And last but not least, we have savings tracker. I am so infatuated with my CVS stock. I actually started the month of August CVS stock with $1,559. During the month of August, I was able to gain $304, but I did withdraw $230, of which $25 of that was a wire transaction fee. So I have a current balance in my CVS stock of $1,633. And either way, a win is a win. It's way more than how I started out with this account. And if all goes well, I definitely plan on buying another large set of shares by next June. And if all goes well, I might be able to take, monthly payments of $100 just to treat myself, or to shave off some debt, or to buy other stock shares, or whatever may happen. For my debt tracker, most of this I have not paid into, but I did take care of some of my credit card debt and my medical debt. So by the time we do the cash stuffing video for September the 5th, I will have had the credit card and medical debt section updated to reflect what is my true starting point for the month of September. By the end of September, once we're closing, is where I should come in and allocate any payments, any interest, and the ending balance. Unfortunately, you guys did not get to see that last month, because August was a doozy. Simple as that, okay? But all in all, thank you so much for sticking with me, turning on those notifications, so that way anytime something hit the streets, you get notified instantly. Okay, thank you for tuning in and just watching me set this up using the All Things Planned washi sticker tape from her monthly kit of September. I enjoy how fun this makes it for me. And now I'm going to go ahead and sign off and just say bye. See you guys next time.